WWE welcomes back Hulk Hogan. Now this is where you can have your own opinions and decisions, whatever the case may be, but my job is to say absolutely identical situations. I don't see a difference. And by the way, bring back Chris Benoit. I want him to face AJ Styles for the WWE Championship. Benoit, AJ Styles, I think that would be a great match. I don't even understand why they fired Chris Benoit out of the WWE. Vince McMahon, right? What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the greatest show in wrestling history. Welcome to Greatness of Wrestling, and today we have a couple of big things. So without wasting your time, why don't we just jump into the news? But before that, make sure to smash that like button if you want Chris Benoit back in the WWE. Breaking: after a 3-year suspension, Hulk Hogan has been reinstated into the WWE Hall of Fame. Now, I tweeted this before, that whether you forgive him or not, you are right in both decisions in my opinion, but what I don't understand is the comparisons. So basically, I can't even say these things because my video will get demonetized, but Hulk Hogan's terrible thing that he done was compared to touching children. That's just no. Please don't do that. Please don't be that kind of person. So far we haven't seen Hulk Hogan on TV, but the thing is, WWE actually uploaded a video with Hulk Hogan that I haven't watched, but they deleted it. So I think they got a lot of backlash from people. So maybe we will not see Hulk Hogan back on television. One of the main reasons why I actually like that WWE brought him back is that he will be in WWE games in the future. I think that's actually good. So at Extreme Rules, Hulk Hogan was actually backstage. He apologized. A lot of wrestlers shook his hand and he said that they welcomed him, but not everyone. You see, Titus O'Neil took an exception. Titus O'Neil reportedly refused to shake Hulk Hogan's hand backstage at WWE Extreme Rules. Well, the last time Titus O'Neil shook someone's hand, he was suspended. So I can't blame the guy, but in all seriousness though, I kinda understand the guy. Maybe he's just not ready to forgive Hulk Hogan. It's completely up to Titus O'Neil. He also liked some Instagram comments where basically people were roasting Hulk Hogan, you know, pretty much. So I guess Titus O'Neil is not ready, and Mark Henry even mentioned that 50% of people are ready to forgive Hulk Hogan and 50% people just aren't. It will take a lot of time. Now, I personally think it's kinda time to bring him back, but at the same time, people will keep an eye on Hulk Hogan. People will think twice at everything Hulk Hogan says. So I think he will pay for it for the rest of his life, maybe. But I think the biggest thing right here is, the biggest thing that we can take away from this is that WWE should give another Universal title reign to Chris Benoit. I don't really understand why he was fired. I mean, such a decorated wrestler totally deserves Hall of Fame. I don't know why he's not in Hall of Fame. He didn't do anything wrong. Anyway, I don't really like talking about this terrible stuff. Let's talk about something positive, something amazing, like Randy Orton ripping Jeff Hardy's ear. Ah, that looked awful, but so damn great. What a heel Randy Orton is in 2018. So he's officially a heel. Last night on SmackDown, he attacked Jeff Hardy, just kicked the crap out of him, and also put his finger into his ear where basically he has his weird piercings, and he just dragged his ear with his finger. That was probably the most uncomfortable thing I've ever seen in wrestling. I'm not even kidding. When I see someone just touching an eye or something stick into an ear, that's just basically a nightmare to me. I cannot see any of this. I just can't. So it was so uncomfortable to watch. I don't remember the last time I cringed so hard watching WWE, but it was so damn great, man. Randy Orton, I told you, when he's a heel, he's the best thing going in the WWE. So it seems like Randy Orton is gonna face Jeff Hardy at SummerSlam, and the last time they faced, it was a boring match. People didn't really care because Orton was a face, Hardy was a face. What's here to care about, right? And just that heel turn, just a little bit of character change, made this into one of the most interesting rivalries in the WWE. I don't really understand where Shinsuke Nakamura is going with this. Are we going to have a triple threat? Maybe, is that a good idea? Maybe that's a good idea. Maybe that's a good idea. On SmackDown Live, Randy Orton pretty much said, you know what, you wanna know why I did this? Just ask me, to Jeff Hardy. And he also said, where's Shinsuke? And Shinsuke pretty much just run away. Heel Orton is not the one to F with. And speaking of SmackDown Live, I really enjoyed the episode. Kinda think they're going into a right direction. We will talk about Monday Night Raw a little bit later, but I think SmackDown is a decent show. I'm very, very glad about that. There are so many things that I care about. For example, Randy Orton versus Jeff Hardy, Shinsuke Nakamura, Daniel Bryan versus The Miz, who is gonna be AJ Styles' opponent on SummerSlam. Paige is gonna announce that next week. So a lot of cool things going for SummerSlam when it comes to SmackDown Live. When it comes to Monday Night Raw, next thing, so many of you guys watched Extreme Rules pay-per-view, and my biggest complaint was people chanting for the clock instead of actually enjoying the wrestling match. That was absolutely amazing. I don't think it was actually a right decision by the fans. I think you can do whatever you want as a fan, you know, you bought the ticket, but don't be a dick. Just don't be a massive cock. And it seems like Dolph Ziggler and Seth Rollins were not really into this as well. For example, Seth Rollins tweeted 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Jesus, just 2-3 times okay, funny, I laughed, I was like, that's actually great, that's amazing. When I did it 30 times, I got annoyed. I don't know, they ruined the match in my opinion. And you see, there's even a clip that I'm not gonna show you, but I will pretty much show you the audio. I will put the audio with a still image because WWE are copyrighting videos of people talking about wrestling. Yeah, amazing, right? You care about our product? Well, don't. Thanks, WWE, amazing. If you didn't understand what they said right here, Dolph Ziggler said, it's worse than when the clock was here, and Seth Rollins replied, that's why they should have left it up. So basically, even the wrestlers really didn't find it to be funny. When it comes to all of that stuff, I really cannot stand all the beach balls, all these kind of shit where basically people take over the match. I'm kinda okay with the booing because most of the time we agree, right? We fans agree. For example, matches like, I don't know, Michael Cole versus Jerry Lawler, Roman Reigns versus Bobby Lashley, for example. Like even WWE knows that we don't want this, and they're still doing it for many years, and we have a right to boo. Play beach ball, throw shit into the ring. Not okay. Just like I've said, don't be a big cock. Let's talk about the Warriors. The Warriors will find everything offensive. Let's change the world for the worse. So basically we have this intergender wrestling activist Farah Ibrahim, and she claims to be a big fan.
I would love to wrestle like my all-time favorites, like Cold Stone Steve Austin.
So she wants to wrestle all her favorite wrestlers who are men. Like, she is such a big fan. Cold Stone Steve Austin, my favorite. The Nacho Man, Randy Savage, that is a good one as well. He eats nachos all the time. That's what I'm talking about. It's so forced. Like, why do you have to pretend that you care? And by the way, who actually wants to see men-women matches in the WWE? I could be the only one, but I find it very uncomfortable, if that makes sense. I don't want to see pedigree to Charlotte 1, 2, 3 with a sledgehammer. Holy shit. Curb stomp to Becky Lynch. 1, 2, 3. She's all over the place. No, I don't know, I'm just not that big of a fan. You have divisions. In UFC you have divisions for cruiserweights, light heavyweights, you know. So I don't think it's that important. Please don't do it. I don't know, I could be the only one. I don't want to see that. Pedigree to Becky Lynch. But I have a dream match for you guys. Who wants to see Chris Benoit in 2018 versus Cold Stone Steve Austin? Here's a picture of him.
I love wrestling, I'm a fan.
Definitely. WWE.com. Raw results. Reigns and Lashley to brawl once more for SummerSlam opportunity. Yes, WWE, please give me that Vince McMahon cock in my mouth. I love this. Roman Reigns, Bobby Lashley, one more time. Drew McIntyre, Dolph Ziggler, Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, Braun Strowman, all these guys, Kevin Owens, they suck. I want more of Reigns and Bobby Lashley for the Universal Championship opportunity because there's no any more good wrestlers in the WWE. These are the only people that we care about. Seriously, after last night's Raw, I decided to stop watching Monday Night Raw and I will only watch SmackDown because when I watch SmackDown, I find something entertaining. I find, for example, Randy Orton's heel turn. That was absolutely amazing. I am in a good mood. I watch Monday Night Raw. I want to drink bleach. That's exactly what I want to do. I ruin my mood. Sometimes I notice that I don't even upload videos because it's just that it gives you that negative energy. You know, so Roman Reigns gets another opportunity. Now he beats Bobby Lashley, or it's gonna be a draw, and we're gonna have a triple threat match for the Universal Championship. Yeah, finally. I don't know. The only thing that I watch about Monday Night Raw, and I will watch it on YouTube right now, on just moments. Ziggler, McIntyre, Rollins. I just can't. I can't force myself sit 3 hours and watch this garbage. I'm sorry, all this Sasha Banks and Bailey, it's just unwatchable, while SmackDown is actually kicking the ass. It's actually pretty entertaining right now. So, yeah, thanks WWE. That's just terrible. Ronda Rousey's husband down for WWE Tag Team with Ronda. Well, we're not, so thank you, but maybe next time. So this is your episode. So Randy Orton is a heel. Great news. Hulk Hogan is back in the WWE. Well, we'll have him in WWE games, so that's a positive. Whether you forgive him or not, that's totally up to you. You are in a right either way. I just don't want this comparison. Because, believe it or not, there are worse things. As always guys, thank you for your support. The channel is doing amazing right now. I don't know what's happening, but I gotta say I'm very happy about that, so thank you very much. I also have a second channel where we see comedy stuff because I'm a natural comedian, right? Thank you for watching this video. Twitter, Instagram, all the real links are in the description below. As always guys, the great one, peace, love and hugs. It's been a pleasure.